All
right, so what's up, guys? So we're on the outside now. Just gonna go over a couple things with you real quick. Don't pay attention to the yard. We're getting it cut and weeded today. Actually, they're in the neighborhood, so they'll be taking care of your yard today. So when you guys do see it, it will be nice and cut and no weeds in the yard. But with all the rain and the heat, you gotta stay on top of the yard. That's the fun part of living in South Carolina. You gotta cut it once or twice a week.
This grass kind of turned into Jurassic Park a little bit.
All right, so we will get this sod replaced around your water meter, but I did want to show you where your water meter was located. County does not care when they come out to set these things. They do make a little bit of a mess. So we will get that sod replaced around there. But as you will see right here, so we got your property stakes. So you got four. You got one here, one on the right-hand side of the yard, and one in the left and right back-end corners. So there is actually metal pins that are ran. So those are ran down in the dirt. Those are just the stakes of where the roundabouts are. So when guys come out to set their fence and stuff, a lot of times you'll see they'll have metal detectors, so they know exactly where your lines are for the home.
Excellent.
Because you can go off your plot plans, but having those property pins where they're located is definitely a lot easier. So you're not getting into any disputes with your neighbors about where it lies.
These are power boxes?
Yeah, utilities and cable. Everything is right there. Alright, so you got GFI outlet out here. So these pre-wires. So this is for your cable company. So as you see right here, that is the box they will come out and put on. We do just run these wires outside the home. They look ugly now, but they will cut those off and line those up and run their box there. But
will you talk real quick about these weep holes?
Yes. So as you do see, all the cuts around the Hardy, there's a little bit of gaps. So there is flashing that runs up through here. So no water can get behind there to the actual framing of the home. So that weep hole allows that water to run out behind there. So no worries about the framing or anything getting wet and damaged from that. It is protected and it allows water to come out of there.
Yeah, so that was cut that way intentionally. It actually helps it function better. So you don't want to caulk that up. All right.
So you got your power meter here. You also have another GFI outlet here as well. We do got another threshold that we got to get painted there as well. And you see these going throughout. This is through Clark's. This is your termite prevention. So they do have those ran all throughout.
They're little bait stations.
Yep, just little bait stations to keep them from going near your home. All right, so here's your tankless hot water heater. So a couple quick rundowns with this. So this is the shutoff for your tankless hot water heater. Any reason you need to shut that off, you simply just pull that out. Any kind of electrical issues, but I definitely recommend getting with somebody instead of messing with any of that stuff yourself.
Let a professional do it.
Yeah, so you don't end up getting shocked like I did one day. It wasn't fun. This is your clean out for it. So Renai does their yearly clean out where they run through and do their own flush on the system. Speaking with a lot of homeowners since I've been here at Horton, they do run their own apple cider vinegar cleanse on it, just to get a bunch of gunk and stuff out. But you can go through Renai and they can run their clean out system through that. But just a little.
How often do you recommend to do that?
They recommend it with it being in South Carolina, being hot and humid, and that thing is just creating nothing but heat all day. They recommend like a yearly clean on it, but I think they have like a 2-year plan as well for it. So this is your gas meter. So you have your gas undergrounds ran right here, straight into the meter, and then this is how you shut off the gas to your tankless hot water heater. You just simply turn that 90 degrees. So for any time that you do have some kind of gas leak of some sort, first thing you do is immediately call Dominion, let them know that you have your smelling gas. But next thing you want to do is make sure you're shutting all the gas to your house, so you're not having any kind of any place that any gas could be leaking in your home. So that will be shutting off the gas to your sinkless hot water heater, running to your home as well.
Okay.
Just checking on the side and making sure there's
Everything looks good.
on the outside. All the vents are on.
All your soffits are right.
Yep, making sure nothing's popped out.
They're gonna do a trash pickup too. There was a big storm, probably blew a bunch of this trash in here.
Thank you. Alright, so you got your condenser on the back side here. You also do have your shut off located here as well. Also another GFI protected outlet on the back side as well. So that is the vent for your fireplace. So you know, during the wintertime, if you do have that thing running, any kids or anything outside, just definitely make sure they're not leaning up against or touching that, because it does get very hot as it does vent to the exterior of the home. I'm just going through and picking up any debris.
A little more pickup.
So just something else to keep in mind there as well.
Do you recommend they get gutters like right away?
Yeah, definitely would, and I know a lot of your neighbors have gone through and added gutters as well. Because
Yeah,
that they use.
I would get gutters for
yeah.
sure.
Yep.
Relatively soon.
Yep.
Especially maybe before you do landscaping. If you're going to plant new landscaping beds, I get those gutters put on first.
Yep.
Because it'll blow all of it out.
Yeah. Yep. Especially mulch. That stuff float everywhere in the yard. We'll get that up as well.
What was that?
It's just what they use to bring these columns and materials in on.
Oh, okay.
So moving on through here, got your water here. This is the sewer clean out for your home. As you look down, you see your neighbor's clean out that needs to be cut down, but your one on the right hand side that's at grade, that is your clean out for the road. So any kind of backups or anything, they'd come through here and flush all that stuff out.
Is that white pipe down there? Does that get cut down a little bit?
That's their neighbors. Yeah, it needs. I need to speak with the builder that built this one next.
Okay, they'll cut that
Let
down.
them know. Yep. But all right, so something pretty important right here to note. So as you look down here, you see you got your condensation drip, and it's dripping water right now, and it's going to drip all summer long, as you're keeping that thing on full blast at 70 or below. But if you look up top, you have another drip line. So that is connected directly to your HVAC unit upstairs, and there's a pan. So if there are any kind of backups, any kind of leaks, that pan will fill up with water and it will start dripping out of there. So that is located in that, what I call the theater room that I see a lot of people turn into. So if it's not raining one day and you're seeing water dripping down that window, know that you need to contact Fogel, who I'll have that emergency services number on there. But you do have some kind of backup of some sort in that pan, or any kind of drip or break in your HVAC that's causing that water to drip out of that line. So definitely, if you ever see any water in that, you need to contact them immediately.
Yep. Like this tree you planted here.
Jeez.
Here, we'll leave that there for right
Hopefully
now.
they didn't plant that. No, I'm just joking.
It's a giant weed, dude.
Yeah.
All this rain we've been getting, man, everything's growing.
I know.
Yeah, we will get the side replaced around this as well. We actually just got that cut down. But that is your sewer clean out by the road as well.
Sweet. Look at this house in all of its glory. They're gonna weed off. These beds just got riddled with weeds.
Yep.
Tons of rain.
Yep. So
It's pretty much every afternoon it rains.
I'll make sure Alyssa shoots over a picture next week.
Yeah.
Of the house, nice and cut and
Oh, yeah, she will.
weed free.
Well, everything good?
Yes, sir.
That's
and
about
I
it.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Look forward to